You click the video, now click subscribe. Please.
So I guess by now you heard that Fallout 4 is out and everyone is playing it, so I'm going to give you a few tips which I have learned in my first few hours of playing the game. So this is what you should do to survive and not hide like a little mole rat in the dirt when a mutated dog runs by. So first things first is your stats. You jump into the game, you're really excited and you want to just get playing, but first you've got to go through and make your character look sexy and choose everything including your stats. So the first thing you should do is even them out. I say even out your stats, don't be stupid and put them all on luck because you want to buy a rifle for 5 caps. Don't be stupid, don't be that guy. Just even them out. I've done 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, something like that, I don't know, something along them lines. But you can also adopt it around your playstyle. So if you want to be more guns blazing, then you do endurance, agility, power, that kind of stuff, and then stealth you can do luck, charisma, I don't know, something along them lines. It just makes sense. If you want to do the way you play, then make sure you evolve your stats around it. It doesn't really matter anyway because you can always upgrade your stats while you're playing. You find little bobbleheads which help you upgrade certain things. Another good tip which I have is to make sure you can use your pistol. If you're shit with your pistol, then you're not going to get through the first levels. It's the first gun you get your grabby little mitts on, and you may as well learn this and get really good with the pistol because most of the time it's going to be your secondary weapon. So you may as well invest some points or upgrade points into your pistol because it's your first gun. So, I don't know, the gunslinger, it's also a must. It improves your damage with meant automatic. That's what I meant. So it basically means you can kick more ass with less bullets. Fallout 3 radiation was kind of like a little winter cold. Like, it didn't really bother you. You could eat some food and then boom, you're fixed. But Fallout 4 radiation is a whole different story. If you sniff a pixel of dirt, then you get radiation. Many environments are radioactive. All the creatures can irritate you with a scratch or a bite. So always cook your meat and make sure you have plenty of Radaway or Rad-X. You know, they're both your best friend. It's become a huge effect in the game because if you get a load of radiation, then it slowly reduces your max health capacity, which basically just screws you over in the game. It means you can take less health. So it's definitely Rad-X is definitely your best friend. I mean, it even beats your dog. There's a quick tip that I have as well halfway through this, is that you can build your base, but I call it my empire. To do this you need material, most of which is junk. So you get full off this junk and you have to get rid of it. So store it in a workshop. You can then go back at any time and build a wall or something like that, or a weapon. So as they say, one man's junk is another man's treasure. So this rule definitely applies in this game. Don't be an idiot and scrap your weapon without removing your mods, because if you do, then that's just kind of stupid. Your looks matter in this game as well, so make sure you tighten your belt and roll up your socks, because in this wasteland you must look the part. If you run around looking like a tramp, because you just get laughed at and no one will pay attention to you. If you look like a badass like me, by the way I'm joking, I look like a fucking idiot, then you'll get more examples and more options to chat with people. So charisma is definitely a good thing to have in this game, so build it up. And I mean, who doesn't want to be able to go up to an old woman and take all of her caps after killing her cow? That's just the best thing to do. So this tip is obviously it's quite a main thing that everyone should do. So know when you're using Word and your teachers were always telling you to save your stuff, yeah, do that in this game. You have a quick save feature which makes things 1,000 times easier. You can save at any point on the map or during a mission, and this means just so you won't have to worry about going back to a certain checkpoint once you've died. So you've just finished a gunfight, save it, because then you can choose to go back to that point and go from there however you want to. So there's quite a thing there's a big thing that you shouldn't forget in this game. It's that you can scrap almost everything in sight. So if you have something you don't want, then don't just dump it on the dirt, scrap it, because it can be used for weapons mods, armor mods, and also buildings. So scrap is kind of like a second-hand shop. Don't waste your caps on the very expensive traders who charge too much for the Cuddles the monkey toy, then instead you just scrap and build a weapon. Once you go scrap, you never go back. So power armor, yeah, this thing is awesome. I mean, everyone wants this, but in this game you get it really quickly. I mean, you run onto a roof, boom, you got power armor. Boom, then you got a fucking minigun. You're sorted, there you go. But make sure you take good care of your armor. So take it to your base, save it and nurture it. Use it for hairy situations, or if you want to go raid someone's house, jump in the armor and boom, you've won already. You can leave this anywhere on the map, but it would be a good move to put it back into a place where you'll remember. So it's put it in your base kind of thing, just so you know that a crazy man isn't waiting around the corner to club you in the head with his bat. You put it in that base and it's safe. No one can touch it and it's there forever, and you can upgrade it and make sure you turn it into a beast killing machine thing here. Last things last, leave no meds behind. So there, now you have it. There's my best tips that I can give you to starting off with Fallout 4. So now, go kick some fucking mutant cow's ass.